Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Namaste to everybody. Hinduism is not a religion, it is the sanatana dharma, which is ever eternal one. It lasts forever because as long as the human society will be there, it will exist. Why and how? If somebody asks, the answer is very simple. It is encoded and inscripted all the teachings of the Vedas and Puranas in their life. It's not only just by faith and discipline and self studies, but even in the science and services, it shows how to live as a human. And that's why Swami Vivekananda said, "Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached." And our goal is to know about our true self. In this angle, if you see the Sanatana Dharma, it has a beautiful knowledge to give to the society. It teaches without teaching. Even in our day-to-day life, we have something called Nitya Karma. That is to say, morning in the Brahma Muhurtam we have to get up. That is from 4 to 6. And second, after getting up, we have to purify our body. That is Saucham, purification, cleanliness of our day-to-day. It's a ritual. Then, prayer to the Lord, the Almighty. Any prayer for that matter, noon, dusk and dawn. In all the 3 times we have to pray, like Gayatri Mantra, Vishnu Sahasranama, Lalita Sahasranama, or any mantras which we like. Then japa and meditation. Daily one has to repeat the name of the God. It's not only in Hinduism, even for that matter, other religions also accept this thing. Then satsanga, be in the company of spiritual person, that is, be with the good people, so that our thoughts and action will always in the higher pedestal. Not only these things, apart from this, every Hindu religious people have something called Panchamaha Yajnam. And what are they? These Panchamaha Yajnams, if you see, that's a beautiful concept mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita as well as in the Mahanarayana Upanishad as well as in the Brihadaranyaka and Chandogya Upanishad. One is Deva Yajna, salutation and prayers to the God, the Almighty. Then second one is Rishi Yajna, that is to respect the lineage of the Rishis. Many people, if you see, in the Sanatana Dharma, each one of us, we belongs to the Rishi Parampara, like Bhargava, Brihadvaja, Bharadvaja Maharshi, Bhrigu, Attiri, Pulasta, Angiras. It shows that we are not a normal being. We belong to such a golden lineage. As the Shvetashvatara Upanishad says, Shrinvantu Vishve Amratasya Putraha Aye Dhamani Divyani Chakshu Vedahamedam Purusham Mahantam Adityavarnam Tamasaparasta. So daily chanting our own lineage scriptures. If a person belongs to Yajurveda, he should chant at least one shaka, one branch of that Yajurveda daily. Then third one is Pitri Yajna, that is to respect the forefathers and the ancestors. Those are departed from us, from this mundane world. So to thank them, because by thanking with the faith that they, with their blessings, we will attain the highest pure life. Then Manushya Yajna, when the guests are helping any poor, those who are coming to our house, and helping the needy people, that has in the Tirumular also mentioned in his Tirumula Mantram, Yavarkumam or Pachilai, Yavarkumam or Vayurai, Yavarkumar Kaipidi Tami. So before eating, we should give our food to others. So this is also one of the beautiful gesture of feeding others. And the fifth one is Bhuta Yajna, that is giving watering to the plants and keeping some water for the birds, especially during the summer time. And even in the Sanatana Dharma, if you see, many of the South Indian houses, they nicely decorate with rangoli. This rangoli stands for a symbological meaning. It has the rice powder. So, and other beings, even bacteria and good virus, they may come and they eat these things so that they will get flourished, and other beings. Similarly, feeding the dog, cat, etc. So, this Panchamaha Yajna, everybody should perform every day. Deva Yajna, Rishi Yajna, Pitru Yajna, Manushya Yajna, and Bhuta Yajna. Apart from this, we have something called Sodasha Samskaras. That is, before our birth to the last death, we have 16 samskaras. And what are they? If you see these things, it can be fragmented and classified into 5 sections. One is before the birth, maternal rituals. Then second one is childhood actions, that is early when the child is born. Then in the third segment, educational rituals, which are very essential for growing the child in a prosperous way. Then the fourth one is adolescent age, how he is going to get. And the last one is how he is going to die, and during the after the death, what are the ceremonies are to be performed. Then in the first one will come, in the first phase, maternal rituals, that is before the birth, how the samskaras are created. Before your child is born, father and mother should go and pray to the Lord for inviting for a good healthy life, for a noble cause. They are going to get the child for this continuity of the lineage, as well as to propagate the message to the world. So in the Sanatana Dharma, the first karma is known as Garbhadhana. Means before the Shishu, the child is born, the father and the mother should pray to the Lord. Then the second one is Pumsavanam. That is when the child is, means the mother is carrying the child, they should go and do this, that is Pumsavanam, for the better well-being of that child. They should pray the Vedas. Then the third one is Simhanda Utsavam. In the Pumsavanam itself, another one is there, that is the fetal well-being. They pray to the child also. It has 2 segments. Then the third one is Simandho Nayanam, that is Simandaha. Simandaha means the child, until that the mother, they will not put Rekha on her forehead here. So once the 9th month or the 8th month was approaching, the mother will be celebrated with lot of flowers and fruits and other sweets and snacks to enjoy that we are going to get a new child. And in declaring this enjoyment, they will call the society other peoples, and keeping a comb, they conduct this function. This required in a Vaidika karma, it has to be get it from the Varaha, that is from the boar teeth only they will bring. But nowadays it's not possible. Anything for that, it's in a small. But the inner core of this is very important than the so to say the world traditions. In the second phase is Jata Karma, that is when the birth of the child is taken place, father has to take the child in his hand and he should utter the mantra before taking the child in his hand. He should say, Om Angat Angat Sanjayate Atma Vai Putra Namasi. So the father should say, Oh my child, you are born as my Atma. So you are the pure Atma Sachidananda Swarupam. This should be uttered by the father. Nowadays the fathers are not uttering these words. That's why the children also in the ignorance they are not able to understand. So they should give little honey in the mouth of the child. Then Namakaranam. Namakaranam means name keeping ceremony at the age of 11th or 12th day. A Vaidika Purohit will be called and he will be naming the child with seeing the astrology. Then comes as the child after 11 months or 4 months. He should see the world, the Jagat, where the God is conscious in everywhere, sun, moon, nature, and all those things. So typically the mother will take the child out of the house and it is known as outing ceremony. Then first haircut has to be done. That is another karma. Then the seventh one is Annaprashanam. Until that the child was taking mother's milk. In the 11th or 12th month, the child should be given Annaprashanam. Annaprashanam means giving food to the child to nourish it. Then Karna Veda, that is in the ear of the child, they give some ring. That is in Tamil we say as Kaadu Kuttudal. So it is not just simply a small thing that God has given a beautiful child without any avaiva dosha. Therefore we are thanking to the Lord. So in the third phase, educational rituals. That is when the child is now almost trying to enter in his school life. Vidyava Abhyasaha or Akshara Abhyasaha. In the rice means spreaded plate, the child guru will teach Akshara Abhyasa. So this has to be followed by Upanayanam. If they are belongs to Brahmana, Kshatriya or Vaishya, they should do Upanayana celebration. That is sacred ceremony should be taken place. Then the third one is Veda Vedaram starting teaching of the Vedas, which lineage he has belongs to, which Veda he has belongs to, that those Vedas should be taught by the Guru to the Shishya following the lineage. Then the next one is Shauram or to say Kesha, when the child is almost gone, becoming a man, his first shaving of beard and shika has to be corrected. So these things has some prayer, that celebration. Then the last one is after completing the Gurukulam, Samavarthanam, because so far the child was going to the school and staying in the residential Gurukulam. So when he come to the completing the Gurukulam life, Samavartanam, yes, Snana will be followed. Then comes the fourth phase, Vivaham. Vivaham has lot of mantras and it is also known as, it is not only for, so far he was a brahmachari, so he is entering to the new life, householder life. So here he has another 3 ceremonies. If he is a Agni Hotri, then he has to follow the Agnihotram, Gargavatyam and Avaniyam. These homas has to be followed daily. Until that, from the marriage to the last stage, he has to follow all the Vaidika karmas whichever he has taught, learned from his guru. So after Vivaha, there is no any karmas involved. In the last one, after his given up his body, Antyeshti will be there. That is the firing ceremony of the corpse. So to say, if a person followed all these things, then definitely he will attain the moksha. So it is mentioned in the Ishavasya Upanishad also, Kurvanneveha karmani jijivishet shadagga samaha. So until we give up our life, we have to follow all the 16 Sodasa Samskaras in our life cycle so that our life will be purified forever and ever. Such a beautiful lifestyle was created only in our Hindu Sanatana Dharma. Thanks to our forefathers and thanks to all our almighties, and thank you for our people, those who are watching this. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ram.